Just enjoying a little bit of the evening. Got a little bit of time here, so before we head out to dinner, so I thought I might as well come and show a little bit of the beautiful sky. The sort of dipping going down now. Bit of the waves, the boats, bit of the life. Coast Samui Beach. Absolutely gorgeous. Nice and peaceful down here, as you can hear just the waves crashing onto the shore ever so slightly. Got the big ferry that came in not too far long ago, I should say. I tell you what, did it let a lot of people off. Wow. A lot of people. So just nice down here sitting at the moment. A few people out swimming. To the right, to the left. Oh, a couple just got out of the water. Some on the left. But it's just nice and peaceful. So I thought it'd be nice just to go live a little bit. Bring you to where I am. Just a gorgeous spot. Let me just move that around a little bit. So that's the pier over there. That's where all the speedboats come in. All those boats out in the water now, they are the speedboats that bring the people, and of course they hold nearly 100 people. Nearly 100 people. So there's a lot. So they move from place to place pretty quick. I think those boats have got 5 250 Yamaha engines. So they got us here pretty quick from one of the other islands. But of course it was super. The waves were so big. So big, the waves. Hey Ryan, how you going, brother? What's happening? What's happening? I thought I'd put a little bit of Koh Samui, bit of the beach, just here while waiting to go out to dinner. Probably head out for dinner in, I don't know, maybe 50 minutes or so. At about 7 o'clock, I think, local time. But it's just nice here at the moment. One of the guys down, I don't know, can I swing this around? What? Just doing a little bit of fishing. I think he caught a real small fish. He caught a real small fish. I'm not sure what they're going to catch there, but it must be super small, just like bite size. But it's not a bad. Hey, Sammy baby, what's going on? What's happening? What's happening? I tell you what, it'd be nice if I got the colour in this. The sky's not too bad. A little bit of colour in the sky, but I want to join them in the fishing. Yeah, come on. They're just off the beach, and I think the water. This is sort of where we swim, just out from where they are, or just up where those other couple of swimmers are. You go about 20 feet out, and then it's over my head. That's not too bad. The beach here. It's not like our soft sand. So you can see, it's not like our soft sand. It's more harder sand here. But still, it's beautiful down here. Absolutely beautiful. It's got to be 28 degrees. Humidity's dropped right off, which is good because this morning it was so warm. Went up to the where is it? Up to there today, up to that lookout. That's where, if you saw my short, that's where the short was, what I did from up there, and just look down. Beautiful. Bit of an old boat. Just sailing across, that's pretty good. Let me get that. What? Come back, there you are. That's nice here though, Sam. Koh Samui. You know, we've explored a little bit. We haven't gone right around the island. I did say times, yeah, back home on the 14th at about 10 p.m. we leave. We're here until Monday, Koh Samui, and then fly back to Bangkok for I think 4 days there. Then let me take that out a little bit. Swing that back around, and then yeah, and then back home. Let me just bring that in a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I know, time's running out quick. Can't believe it. You know, when was it? It was the 7th of August. 7th of August. When I landed in the Philippines. Yeah, and now time's sort of flowing by, hasn't it? That's nearly been a month. Away. Tell you what, it's going to be hard getting back to Melbourne in that cold weather, especially after being here. You know, you're in shorts every day, and shorts and just a shirt type of thing, you know. So it's going to be hard copping back that Melbourne weather, but that's all right. We've still got, yeah, I think it's next Thursday night about 10 p.m. I think we fly out of Bangkok, heading back towards Melbourne. So I think we'll arrive in Melbourne about 9:30 a.m. on the Friday, next Friday. So yeah, time's running out. Week to go, mate. Week to go. But see these boats here. They're the speed boats. I was getting warmer there. Oh, that sounds good. That'll be nice. So it's not going to affect me too much. But I'll still wear the jeans, and I'll take the jumper on the plane just in case. Just in case. So that there is the ferry, little ferry, the cat ferry, speed ferry that brings you across. On our way across here, that we'll go on for probably, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes, and then it just stopped in the sea. It just stopped. And then, you know, it must have stopped for like 10 minutes, and then started to head back. And I was saying, oh, it's got engine problems. Hey, Joan, mega love, shout out. How you going? Hoi, 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 Sir Mike. I thought it'd be better to put the vision on there than on me tonight. This is definitely a better bit of vision. Relaxing here. Hey, Nanette. Hey, going, mega love, shout out again. Good to see you. Yeah, just thought, while we're waiting to head out for dinner, probably about 7 o'clock local time, which is about 8 o'clock Philippine time, and I think 10 o'clock Brisbane, Melbourne time. I think we're just going to go to an Indian restaurant. One of Ira's friends we met up with here on Koh Samui a couple of days ago, I think. So we're going to go out for dinner with them. But yeah, getting back here this evening. Yeah, I think you're 1 hour ahead of Thailand time, Nanette. So aviation traveller, how you going, brother? What's happening? What's going on? I think there's doing a bit of shouting over on the boats. They're trying to fix something. I hear something's going clunk clunk. But yeah, so after they started to turn back and we're going about 10, 15 minutes or 15 minutes back to shore, you know, no one really on the boat woke up. What's going on? But yeah, I knew because I was up on the top deck. Yeah, and I realised the boat had stopped and started to turn back. But then, Then after a little while heading back, then they finally turned the boat back around and we got going. I think we got to about Koh Tao. And then they couldn't take us any further, so then they put us on one of these boats here, the speedboat, 5 engines with 5 250 horsepower Yamaha engines. I tell you what, it got up and moved, but geez, the waves were big. So it was a rough, like on the video, I think I titled or put it up on the thumbnail, what a rough journey or something like that, what a rough trip. So it was a rough trip, you know. Well, I think it was about a 4-hour bus ride from Hua Hin to the ferry terminal, and then had issues with the cat ferry, and then we got on the boat and the waves were big, and the lady in front of us, she was crying, she was just about vomiting. She was it was, I tell you what, if you're not good on water, boats or the sea, I tell you what, you definitely want calm seas. But the seas are pretty calm today. It would have been good, but yeah, going all right, aviation, going all right, enjoying the vacation, enjoying the holiday. Yeah, just running out of time a little bit. We've only got we'll be back in Melbourne in a week. So I said to Ira today, I said, you know what, I don't know why we're going home for. Where can we go next? My gosh, yeah, I said, don't worry about the plane tickets, we'll just cancel them. If we get a refund, we do. If we don't, we don't. Well, let's just stay somewhere, or stay in Thailand longer, or go somewhere different that we don't need a that we only need the passport. But I think we need to get back there because Mum's looking after our cat. Of course, I think Ira will have been here about 2.5 weeks. She'll have been here by the time we get home. So, I'll have been away for about 5 weeks, I think. So, but fantastic trip. You got to, yeah. You'll be doing it soon enough, Sammy. It'll be it'll be good. It'll be good. It depends on what type of vibe you like, or how you like things. They always said Koh Samui was one of the best islands, in Thailand, but I still like Phi Phi Island. It's just got that feel, that that real island type feel, and just that, I don't know, it's hard to explain unless you've sort of been to both. But I think, as Ira said, there's a lot more people here on Koh Samui. This is definitely a bigger island than I ever imagined. Yeah, it's a nice spot here, Nanette. This is hang on, if I can try and do it without. So that's the lookout where I did the short from. So just here, or just there, that's my resort, the resort where we're staying, and we just have to walk there to the beach, to the water. What's behind me? Hang on. A fence. So that's another resort, and then you're looking down. Hey, Bintangku channel, make a love shout out. How you going? So that's looking down the beach that way. Well, hang on. I know this is not stable because I'm just holding. So then you got the boat ferry, and as I said, you got a young fella there having a bit of a fish, and of course, where those lights are up there, we haven't really been up there to explore. I think that's like a bar or something. Let me just try and set that back down if I can. Try and get that. Whoop. I'll try and get that focused in and a little bit straight. That's better. That's better. Mega love every day. Thank you. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you again. It's been a while. Absolutely. In some spots there's probably resorts all along, or to the right, there's resorts. But to the left where the lights were, where I showed you, that sort of goes around a mountain or around a cliff. So I'm not sure if there's too much on the other side of that, because there's not really sandy bits on the other side of that cliff. So we're pretty secluded down this end, so it's quite good. But you know, this isn't the busiest part of Koh Samui. Koh Samui. So if you have a look at Koh Samui on the map, and just type in Pinnacle Resort, I think it is. I think that's where we are. You'll see sort of where we are. So we're not down here. Is it? Hang on, Changwang. I think that's down more the heart of Koh Samui. We were down there yesterday. We went to Wat. My gosh. I think I don't know whether I put a story or short up or something, where there was like the Chinese laughing Buddha, and then there was another goddess temple. There was a few all in one spot. So, welcome to Nepal. Beautiful. Yeah, it's gorgeous here in Koh Samui. Gorgeous evening. You know, this is what we have to put up with every night. It's, you know, I really don't know. I really can't remember it raining while we've been on Koh Samui. Hey, Chrissy Mama, mega love shout out. How you going? How you doing? I thought this is definitely a better picture than my head. Oh, what you mean, the football? Good stuff, Paul. Who's winning? You know, Paul, I was listening to... Good evening, Chrissy Mama. I was listening to a bit of the Pies in Melbourne yesterday, and while I was doing that, I was doing some video. Hey Angela, hey, go, make a love shout out, make a love shout out. I was listening to a bit of footy on the AFL app on the phone. And I was doing some video as well, you know, for the vlog. And what I realised when I got back home and I was starting to edit that video, I thought, oh my gosh, there is no sound on 7 minutes of video that I took, which is like, you know, us talking sort of at the end of the temple, and then we're riding down to Chawang, and then we were both talking on the video there, and then, you know, going through the shopping centre having a chat, and then through to the first night market having a chat. And all that video was all mute. There was no sound. And I'm thinking, because, hey, MLY Bird Farm, make a love shout out. Thanks for coming in. How you going? So I think all that was mute because I was listening to the footy, the AFL, and I was just switching between videoing and then listening to that. So I think that is the reason why I lost a fair bit of video yesterday. So, yeah, can't get those. You know, I've still got the video, but you know, it's just mute. Even when we were talking on Thingo, you know, when you turn the camera around and Ira and myself were talking about this place or that place, it was just mute. So I couldn't even put music over it because it looked a little bit strange, music with us two on camera and just mute. That's all right. So I was that Maui? Hey Maui, how you going, brother? What's happening? Beautiful night here. A beautiful night here. The sun's gone down. Tell you what, it's a little bit brighter on camera than it actually is. So, but that's all right. You know, I deleted 5 minutes of video, which was video that I wanted, I needed. It was important parts to the video. I deleted that and I just put music over the other 2 minutes. So these things happen. They you know, they try you out, so to speak. Try you out. Oh, you're in Bangkok for the weekend. We're heading back to Bangkok on Monday. We're heading to Bangkok Monday. I think our flight is 2:35 in the afternoon Monday. Yeah, I decided not to take the ferry and the speedboat and the bus and all that train back. I thought we'll get back there quick, ASAP. So I think it's probably only about 50 minute flight or something like that from here. Yeah, so we're flying back we're flying back, so we don't sort of lose that day, because it does, it does take a long time. Because that trip from, as I was saying to you, that trip from Hua Hin to here took us about 10 hours, I think. 10 hours. I think we're on the bus about 8 a.m. somewhere there, and we got in about 6. But that's a little bit because the boat sort of broke down, and then we had to get off at, I think it was Koh Tao where we had to get off, and then a speedboat brought us over here, but couldn't be full pelt because it was the waves were really big. I'll leave Monday or Tuesday. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Yeah, well, just let us know where you are, or wherever. I think we're not too far from where we stayed before. I think we're staying opposite the train station where you can get on and off, just so we, if we want to travel a little bit, we can do that, but just jump on a train and go for a bit of a look. But yeah, it's a nice night here. It's getting a little bit dark now. I'm not sure what's the time. Must be about 6:30 here, I suppose. Somewhere there, 6:30, 6:40. Oh, nice. Nice. Are you just there for holiday? Just for a few days down Bangkok? You caught a bus from Rockhampton to Melbourne. How long will? I tell you what. It's a long ride. It is a long ride. Yeah, all right. If you stay till Tuesday, let us know. Yeah, that'd be good. Good stuff. Good stuff. I think Tina still hasn't got her shirt yet. She's still waiting. She's still waiting. I think I've nearly worn your one out. I wore it a few days. I think I wore it in a couple of the vlogs. Your shirt. I like it. It's a nice shirt. Oh, nice visiting a friend. Oh, nice. It will probably catch up. I got another friend in Bangkok, so we'll definitely catch up with her again before we leave. Oh, look, there's a plane. To the plane. There's a plane. I think we're about 25 minutes, I suppose, to the airport from here, so we'll just book a ride through the hotel, through the resort to there. I think it's about 400 baht to get there, so that's all right. But yeah, the motorbike I ended up getting, Maui, was the Honda Click 125. I know it's a little bit small. Paul D, what's happening, brother? What's going on? Oh, here's Madam now. She's just rocked on down. But yeah, it's not too bad. I know it's a little small, but at least I could sort of handle it, and there's probably some Philippine at the post office wearing them out. There could be. Absolutely. How's this going? It's not too dark on screen. Oh, just focus back in. Focus. There we go. What's the time? Almost 7. All right. So we haven't got long to go. This is just going to be another short live, folks, before we're going to head off for dinner. Third quarter, Carlton beating Sydney by 15. Wowee. Who you wanting to win? I tell you what, you'll never hear the end of it if Carlton go well. Yo, Adrian, what's going on, brother? What's going on? What is happening? Were you covering the game tonight? Were you covering? Yeah, you want Sydney? Yeah, I'd like to see Sydney. Because Carlton are a little bit of a dark horse. They're a bit of a danger, aren't they? They're going all right. Getting close to the game now. Yeah, 15 points. You got a signal on the subway. Well, san all. The signal's great everywhere in Thailand, though. We have not had one issue. We don't load or anything in Thailand. It's, I reckon our connection's better in Thailand than it is in Melbourne. There you go. You can see how dark it is. He's got his light on. that person, I don't know whether he's doing fishing or delivering food. It could be a grab delivering food or drinks, or someone selling something. Yeah, she's certainly dipped down the light now and got a little bit dark. Still looks reasonably. Yeah, we're enjoying it. We're enjoying it here, Sammy. It's yeah, never have a problem with it. Absolutely. I know. I think Chris across the planet was saying this is one of the top 5 countries in the world for internet. Yeah, we're enjoying it, Sammy. You know, the first day we got here, you know, we just, you know, we went for a walk, we stretched our legs, you know, as you do exploring. But you know, after we got back, we just realised you'd need transport to get around, because it's a lot bigger place than we could imagine. You know, PP Island, there's no bikes or transport there, it's all walk there, and that's very doable. But here, it's, you know, it's a big place. It's a big place. So so we've had that from like the second day. You know, I think I was more nervous about getting a bike than Ira. But it was all right. You know, we're happy with it. You know, she stays very still on the bike, so that's all right. That's always, you know, when you're not used to riding a bike, it's always hard when you got a passenger. Oh, number 7 in the world. That's still pretty high up though, isn't it? Still pretty high up. But yeah, it's just a matter of getting used to. And if, you know what, if it gets too much traffic out there and a little bit scary, I just stop and just wait for a gap. And you know, I'm not going to risk us just to go with the traffic. I just need to stop and just be super careful riding. So that's all right. That's probably why I ended up getting the smaller bike. That's all. Well, that's all they had, that place that I went to. You know, I can touch the ground to ride easy, and can probably just control a little bit more. Paul, I never did go down to the cop shop here and get a license. You know, we just ride. You know, you see people like I saw a margarita in one hand, phone in the other. Come on, on a bike. I tell you what, I was down the street yesterday or today, one of those two, and there's a bloke coming out of like 7-Eleven on his motorbike. You know, he had his parcels. He had like his 1-year-old baby in his left hand, and his right hand was on the bike, you know, handlebars. So he was only steering with one. Holy moly! But the traffic, you know what? The traffic works. How they are, it works here. So it's not too bad. I can't say I've seen any accidents here. You know, they do sort of drive and ride pretty well. Usually you stick to the left if you're in the bike. There's like a couple lanes. The cars sort of stick to the right, so which is good. And yeah, it keeps it all pretty. It's all pretty safe here. I think it's definitely worse riding in Phuket. I'd never ride there. Down Patong Way where we've been before. Australia not in the top 50. That doesn't surprise me. I'm always getting dead spots in Melbourne. You know, where you can't get a signal. There's always spots like that. Oh, she's getting a little dark now, isn't it? I can see it on the screen. It's getting dark. So we'll probably only go for a couple of more minutes. When do we have to go?
In Indian restaurant.
When?
When? More close to 8, I think. A little bit early.
Yeah. If we had a light, we could probably keep going. But she's getting a little bit dark and grainy on the screen, so it's going to be dark. Top 50 with foreign foods. Yeah, probably right too. That's right. That's exactly right. Well, Australia is not Australia anymore, is it? It really isn't. It's certainly changed, I think. But that's what they call progress. That's what I love about, you know, Thailand. Thailand's culture is well kept, well protected, you know. and that's the way it should be. I think it's good. I think it's good. You know, at least that way, when you go to other countries like this, you know, it's respected. It's respected. Hey, Brennan, how you going? Make a love shout out. Thanks for coming in. How you going? I'm not sure what. Hang on a minute. Oh, there we go. That's all right. Don't worry about the ads there, Brennan. Don't worry about the ads. Just come on straight on in. Suppose we have great steakhouses. Yeah, they're unique. I tell you what. Hey, Tino Ben Member Glove shout out. Now I've gone out of focus. Is that going to focus back in? There we are. What's going on? What's going on, Day? I tell you what I did see at the market the other night, Sammy. I said I've got to get these. Was the biggest rack of ribs. I think it was 500 baht. I think our money is 22 baht, 22.1 I think it is at the moment. Somewhere there. You know, for the Aussie dollar. My gosh, I've got to get them next time. I decided not to and just go for the old. Why dark? It's night time. It's night time. It wasn't dark before, but it dropped down pretty quick and got dark. Yeah, the ribs looked incredible. Looked incredible. Hey, Tine from Paul. Hey, eating a net. Whack, whack. Make a love shout out from Tine. Hi, Brennan from the net. Yeah, they look good. They look good. As I said, 500 baht, which is what, 20... I don't know, $24, I suppose. You know, and those ribs you'd be paying $50 for back home. They were a big rack. They were a big rack. So, hello to everyone who's just come in. See how dark it is on me. So that's why I thought it'd be better to see the view than me today. So hey, Nanette from Brennan, Paul, Sir Paul, mega love shout out from Whack Whack Day. There they go. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're going for prawns. But if they're going for prawns, he needs to be in the water with the net, the light. Hey, g'day, Paul. Hello again from T. I hope everyone popped over today. Watched the 2 premieres. If you want to watch a couple of good premieres, I had a premiere on the Enchanted River in the Philippines. Magical place. And of course, Tina had her premiere of a part of Mindoro. So stay tuned for those. But they're 2 new videos that were put up today. One on her channel, one on my channel. Sammy likes big racks. Paul, do you like big racks? I tell you what, they're not bad. They look nice, tender and juicy too. My gosh, that's getting dark now, isn't it? That really is getting dark. I don't even think... Whoops. That's not really much better, is it? I think that... Alright, there we go. I know it's a little dark, but that's probably... trying to focus in, trying to get it. As dark as Tino called, it is dark. I'll have to do another one. I'm not sure about tomorrow because we were thinking about riding the whole way around the island of Samui, which, I don't know, I think it would take a long time. We're going to have to be sort of up at about 6 a.m. just to start the ride, for a bit of adventure, but I'm not sure on that one. We'll still need to discuss that to see what we do. I actually might have a look on YouTube later to see if anyone's done it and if they came into any problems or if it was okay to do. And if it's all right to do, and the young lady says it's okay, we might actually do it. Yeah, the tuba was all right, Sammy. The tuba was all right. Yeah, Dong Day, Doi Day. That's it, Doi Day. Yeah, the tuba was all right. Some we had some tuba. When was that? I think, was it your mum who gave us the tuba? As soon as we got to the province. There's a funny lady. There's a funny lady. I wonder, has she started the channel yet? She should, because I tell you what, she does videos more than we do. She does it more than we do. We need a little bit of light. Shine your phone on the ground or something. Shine your torch on the ground or onto the boat. Yeah, if you could find good stuff, it's really nice. Yeah, this wasn't too bad. Yeah, if you go out to the water and shine it on the boat, it'll light up much better. Yeah, Mum always brings tuba wherever we go because of. She even brought tuba to the Orange Farm Resort, didn't she? And she brought like about 4 or 5 litres of it. She brought stacks of it. That was classic. That was classic. But you know, that was good. That was good. Good fun. Good fun those days. I think the next premiere, I'm not sure when that'll be up. It may be up, I don't know, maybe Sunday night. That is where we leave the Enchanted River and head over on a boat to Sabaden, a nice little place in the middle of the bay there. You know, where if you want, you can swim with the stingrays and the big fish. Yeah, I definitely decided to stay clear of that. But it is a beautiful place, good place to go to. And of course, the storm rains hit there fiercely. So stay tuned for that next video coming out. I haven't listed it yet for a premiere, so maybe Sunday, but you'll see. Tuba pretty big and heavy and hard to play. No, wrong tuba, Paul. Tuba your drink. Tuba your drink. Tuba your drink. I think it's like a, I don't know, was it a famous drink or something over there in the Philippines? Wasn't too bad. I think most of the time I don't know what I stuck to drinking, maybe water or something. Did I? I can't remember. Maybe water. I pretty much stick to drinking, you know, water, chocolate milk, shakes. I tell you what, we had a mixed berry shake. Hey, Tina, make a loud shout out. Thanks for the rejoining for the part of the family. Appreciate that day. Good stuff. Now I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying?
About shake.
Oh, the shake. Yeah, if you have a look in the Instagram stories of the shake, I think I actually put one in as a short. The mixed berry shake was incredible. 40 baht. That's like $1.70 Aussie. You know, and that would be at least a $7 drink back home. So we head there and support this little place. What is it called? D.O. D.O. Cafe here.
Oh no.
D.O.
No.
I think it's D.O. Cafe here in Samui. The food is fantastic. Like, the drinks are fantastic. The coffee's fantastic. The people are fantastic. You know, it's like a family. It must be like a husband and wife and a child there, young child, and they run it. Yeah, it's our favourite place here. It's our favourite place here. Dior. D.O. D.O. Cafe, that's the one here on Samui. I don't know, what province, where are we? Where are we, like Suratani or somewhere, or? I can never remember the positions locations we're in, the names, because they're a bit tricky. A bit of a tongue twister. Yeah, she's getting dark. It'd be nice to have some lights up on those boats, wouldn't it? Be nice to have the lights up on the boats, because it is getting a little bit dark. So I'll probably run for about 5 more minutes before I end, because she's a little bit dark. And maybe if we're back tomorrow night early-ish, we might pop back on, say hello for another live where you can actually see a little bit better. More to see. I tell you what, it has been a little bit quiet in the resorts down here to my right. But there was a big influx of people we saw coming off the boat today. Ah, doi, pala non dong. Waktina, yeah. Doi. Doi. Correct. Doi. Siggy. Beautiful night though. Beautiful night. It still must be like 28 degrees, 29 degrees, I reckon. Not much breeze, just a slight sea breeze, that's about it. But yeah, it's beautiful. But yeah, it'd be nice if we could see a little bit more. It's just, we're just in one of those spots here where there's not much sort of lights or things happening at the resorts next to us. Ah, okay. Oh, there you go. There we go. Yeah, that's good, Nanette. That's lovely. Doi day, dong dang. Unsa. I tell you what, there's not much we can see, is there? There's not much we can see. Not much. Unless I put the phone around to Ira and you can look at her. Is that better? Well, you're dark too. Yeah, it's dark out here, as you can see on the screen. There's just a fraction of light, Nanette, but I'm down from our resort just a little bit. Yeah, I probably could have been there. I thought, well, I probably didn't want to disturb everyone, but I probably could have. But there wasn't much light when I started this. Like, this was a pretty good picture from here. You saw the jetty, the pier with the boats, and of course we had to look up on the other place there. But yeah, she's pretty dark, I know. So I'll probably go about 1.5 more minutes, and then I'll end, because she's getting pretty dark. There's a lot of fish you'll catch. Yeah, there was someone here fishing not too long ago. I think they've gone. I think they left when it got dark. But there probably is. From what we feel when we go out into the water, there's like we couldn't feel any. Oh, we're live. We're back. Yeah, I was definitely loading. That there is our resort. I was just walking back. I know it's going to be very wobbly. It's going to be very wobbly for a moment, just while I walk back here to the light. Stand by. Jeez, there's no one out here. No, that wasn't you loading. That was me. That was me loading. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, Paul. I don't know. I'll have to check my internet, because I was a little bit away and it was working fine. Well, let me just walk up here to the light a bit. So these are the seats for the resort. That's the restaurant part. Could be, I don't know. I didn't move. I didn't move. I didn't move. Oh, 11 months. Oh, congratulations. Wow, we've been in a relationship for 11 months. Oh, thanks, Tino. Thanks, Tino. It only feels like a couple of days. Yeah, this is a resort. That's not too bad. I think the resorts in or the last resort in Hua Hin was better. You know, we had the beach there. We had the beach there at the last resort. Yes, dog. Woof. Walang Anamun Sadoi. Thanks, Day. Where am I? This is our resort. This is Pinnacle Resort. Pinnacle Resort. I forget the location. Oh, why has it gone out of focus? Focus, focus, focus. Oh, there it is. There it is. So it's not too bad. I'd go up there, but there's probably people up there and swimming or something. And I know this is a bit jittery because I'm only on the selfie stick. Only on the selfie stick, which makes this a little bit jittery. There's a couple of people up there. There's only one. That's all right. So it's not too bad. You can sit there, look over the water, have your dinner. Bit of the restaurant. I'll tell you what, there is hardly anyone that eats in there. I'm not sure why. We ate in there the first night. Wasn't a real big fan. There's the bar if you want. Wasn't a real big fan of the food. So yeah, we decided to eat out. I'll have a look, show you the pool if no one's up here. Is it just me? Oh yeah. There's the pool. So as you can see, that light there, that's our bungalow. We've got the front bungalow. Ira's sitting over there at the moment. So we're really close. So we tripped over the chair. So this is like our vision from our bungalow. Hide and seek. So that's that, and that is the pool. And if you want, just up on the left, you can have a massage, but we had a massage out. But it's not too bad. I tell you what, it's quiet. There was one person, there was no one on the beach. There was one person on the, as I walk back up. I don't think there's anyone in the, having dinner. Maybe they're all out exploring, having a bit of a look. And there's the pool. That's not too bad. It's nice and clean. It's pretty good. Goes through a fair way. And of course, it's like an infinity pool. So if you're down the end, you just look out onto the beach. You just look out onto the beach. Oh, I can stand this up now. Will that stand? Oh, there we go. That's right, that's a little bit lighter. That's a little bit lighter and brighter. Steve, how you going, brother? What's happening? What's happening? This is just the resort where we are at the moment. Oh, that light's bright, isn't it? Let me get it brighten up. So it's not too bad. What's happening, Steve? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I need to find out from Ira how long before we have to go out. we still got to head out to dinner. So Mike and Mamira, go run now and hide and seek. Go. What? I can't play hide and seek yet. Still got to go out for dinner very shortly. I'm not overly hungry, but I didn't tell her that. You know, I've got to go because we're going out to meet her friends. You know, so it's not just me on this trip, folks. That are meeting friends. You know, I met my, I met my best friend over in Philippines, Tinai, and of course I met another great friend that I've known for a long time in Bangkok, and then I met her friend here that lives on Samui, so that's pretty good. But you know what? All in all, it's not too bad. This place, the bed's a little bit hard. That's one thing, but I tell you what, the air conditioner works very well. It works very well, and you need it to work. You know, because we get up in the morning, and we might be out at like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and it's already probably, 30 degrees, and the humidity this morning was crazy. And I'll have to ask, how long have we got before we got to go? Huh? That's all right. If what's the time now? 7:20. All right. So if we go in like 20 minutes, we'll just go there anyway. Yeah. All right, that's all right. So we've got about 15 minutes, I think, before we head off. I'm probably a little bit dark, but there you go. Just so you know, it's me. How you doing? Thanks everyone for coming. We'll stick around for another. We'll probably stick around for another 10-15 minutes or something, and then I think it's about 7:20. She said 8:20 Philippines time. 7:20. I think it's only maybe 10 minutes to get there. We'll still got to walk down to the bike, and it's dark, so I'll have to go a little bit slower, a little bit more cautious while we're riding the little Honda Click 125 down the road. But it should be all right. There shouldn't be too much traffic on the road at this time of night. But even still, just like to take it a little bit more cautious, a little bit more careful. Oh, there we go. So I've got a bit of light. We've got a look, see those lights? That's all right. That's just around the pool. But it's nice here. That's nice here. We've got, as I said, we've got Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We've still got 2 full days, and then probably check out here about 11:30. If you're hungry, just get a papaya salad with chicken. Papaya. Actually, I think we did have a papaya salad the other day. It wasn't too bad. You know what? The one thing I think we need to remember is to say nit noi spicy. Not much. You know, because you don't want it too spicy if you're not used to it. I tell you what. The better view was looking over there, wasn't it? That was a better view. I thought they'll stay there. We've been here 9 nights. 9 nights all up. We're here, Koh Samui, in this resort. So I think we've been Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we've already been here 6 nights. This is night number 7. Of course, Saturday night number 8, Sunday night number 9, Monday we get a plane back to Bangkok. Did not fancy getting the ferry and the bus and then a train or something back to Bangkok. It just takes too long. It's too long a trip. I think we got a grab from Bangkok to Hua Hin. I think that took 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours in a grab. And then it was like 10 hours from Hua Hin to here. Too long. You know, and to be honest, it's not much. The way we travelled the way we travelled, I think it was like 100 in the Grab. That was like 2.5 hours in a taxi, so that was pretty good in the Grab. And then I think it was about, I don't know, $60 each or something from Hua Hin to here. So by the time we get not expensive, the cost of living there, as in Melbourne. Oh yeah, I mean Thailand is just so much cheaper than Melbourne, hands down, hands down. So much cheaper. So much cheaper. You know, it depends where you are for food. We can get pad thai here for, I think I was at the market the other day, you know, and I was paying like 50 or 60 baht for pad thai, a meal of pad thai, and that's 22, 44, 8, 20, that's about $2.40. You know, and in Melbourne you're paying anywhere from, I don't know, 12 to $23 for the same dish. But I mean, the food's cheap. I suppose everywhere is going up a little bit in price, no matter where you are, because of, you know, coming out of, you know, the world crisis that happened, you know, a few years ago. Everything sort of had to go up a little bit. You know, people recovering in that, but yeah, I think it's, you know, I think it's definitely cheaper living here than it would be in Philippines, for sure, and definitely cheaper here than living in Melbourne. Absolutely. Let me put that away. Yeah, absolutely. Rice price. Yeah, I know. Tina was saying that. It's like, it's, well, it must be like 50% hike. That's like insane. And make sure you do a video of Samui Airport. Show all on YT. Is it big or small? I'm not sure. Maybe. You know, we'll see. I'll have time. Because I think we're going to leave here about 11:30 Monday. I think it should only take like, at that time of day, maybe 25 minutes, 30 minutes. Definitely quicker on bike because you can scoot down the inside lane, whereas the cars, I think, just use the one lane. So hopefully the traffic's not too bad. Yeah, I might try and do that. I did want to do a video on, you know, sort of Melbourne Airport. I didn't really do that. I captured that in the first video where I had Melbourne to Philippines, and I showed a little bit of that airport, you know, while I was waiting, just in the vlog, but nothing major. Oh, it's an open air building. Oh well, there you go. Oh, there you go. So we might be, my gosh, we might be waiting there for a couple of hours in the heat. That'll be nice. That'll be nice. But yeah, you know what? I might be able to do that. That's not a bad idea. You know, and as I said to Tine when we were there, like even in Terminal 4 in Manila, I said that all the Manila airports. Hey, Oliver, mega love, shout out. How you going? Welcome in. I said even showing the Manila airports, I said they get big views on YouTube because, you know, like me, when you're traveling, you want to have a look at the airport and sort of where to go and all that type of thing. So, you know, you're right. The airport videos, I think a lot of people watch, and I think that's good for anyone's channel. You know, if you're doing a bit of traveling. Yeah, make a video of the airport, you know, the airport you're in, because it does get good views. The airports, heaps of big fans, heat not a problem, and the cafe. Oh, okay, that should be alright. That should be okay there. That'll be alright. I think, you know what? I think where we're at yesterday, Central Samui shopping centre there. That's a little bit the same. Sort of open air, but you can go into the shops, and they got air conditioning, so that was all right. Yeah. But yeah, for anyone out there, the airport videos, just do videos on the airports, and you do get over time. You should get reasonably good videos from what I saw when I was searching these airports that I was traveling to. It's definitely well worth doing, you know. And even if you go to a small airport, you know, as you say, Koh Samui Airport, you know, I'm sure there's plenty of people that want to have a look at that airport in case they don't want to do the bus and the ferry and all that type of thing over here. And yeah, definitely the Manila airports. When I looked online for those, they all had pretty big views. So yeah, so if anyone's traveling, doing the travel Philippines, you know, all those airports, do that. You know, and probably you know, don't title it something that doesn't represent the airport. You know, make sure the title represents the airport. You know, how to travel through this airport or something like that, or you know. Oh, I missed that one. Oops. And you were ferried to the plane on a tram? No. They got like a little minibus here at the resort. You can get that, or you know, all down the street, sort of that leads out onto the main street. They're everywhere. You know, taxis, or you know, they say airport, or you want to go here or there, and they're all like 400 baht. So you know, that's all pretty good. You know, you don't worry about trying to say, oh, I'll give you 350 or whatever. You know, especially where we are here, because we're not like central Koh Samui and that, and down this street here. Are you talking about the airport? And you are ferried to the plane. Okay. Oh wow. Oh, there you go. So you're actually hop on like a tram thing to the plane. Oh, that's a little bit different. Where I was just thinking, where were we? I was just thinking if that happened. Yeah, that happened to us at Manila, from Terminal 4 to Cebu Pacific to fly to Mindoro. I think we got yeah, we're on the we're on the bus. You see that in Tina's premiere, one of her videos shows that. But I think from when we were in Mindoro, I cut one by 6 points. My gosh. There you go. See, I'm not going to hear the end of it, like blues fans. But Mindoro, you just walk onto the plane, walk from, you know, because it's only you know, it's only 30 meters from where I think we got on the plane to the terminal. You know, it's only small. Mindoro is only very, very small airport. You know, as you'd expect, But it was fine. It was fine. And you know what, Cebu Pacific, flying with them, you know, it was okay. I didn't mind that. You know, the seats probably weren't as comfortable, you know, as other planes. And I'm sure Tina will back me up here. Philippine Airlines, they're probably one of the best ones I've flown on so far. I'm not sure, you know, what she'll say about that, because she flew Air Asia as well. I think she flew Philippine Airlines and Cebu Pacific. So they're all pretty good. Although I did fly to Philippines on Cebu Pacific. That was all right, but you know, I just couldn't fall asleep. It was so hard when you've got like the what do you call it, the overnight plane. Oh, they're the ones you want to fall asleep on. I just couldn't do it. I've never been able to fall asleep on a plane. And of course, when we fly back from Bangkok to Melbourne, it's like at 10 o'clock at night plane flight. So, you know, I got the TV screen so I can watch something and hopefully just fall asleep. That'll be all right. You know, Ira's lucky. she'll fall asleep for, from nearly 20 or maybe half an hour after we take off till probably when we get there, if she's lucky. You've only slept once coming back from Japan. I tell you what, it's hard, Paul, isn't it? There's nothing worse. I don't mind. I'm not worried about falling asleep on like a 3.5 hour flight or something. That's when the flights are at night time. At night time when they're like 8 hours, 8 hours plus, or even 6 hours, 6 hours plus at night time. That's the hardest for me. That's where I just want to, fall asleep. And I don't even think we're on the Cebu Pacific ones I was on. I don't even think the seats reclined. So that was tough. I tried to lay down on 3 seats, but I was too long and head wasn't comfortable, and it's just that of the plane. It just did not allow me to sleep. Flight Samui to Bangkok just over. Oh, okay. I thought it was like 40 minutes or 40, 50. I think we're flying Bangkok Airways. I think that's the one. Bangkok Airways. So yeah, that's not too bad. Like an hour. Well, an hour is like Melbourne to Sydney. That's cruising. You take off, you level out, and you start to go in for the decline. The landing and all that stuff. So that's not too bad. An hour's flight, day or night, not a problem. It's just the long flights at night. It was the same. It was the same when. Oh, Bangkok Airways own the airport. Oh, that's probably why. Yeah. There you go. Hopefully they're good to fly with. They should be right. They sound like a big enough airline. Big enough airline. I was going to say the other hard bit was when, Tino and myself, when we took that bus trip from Davao down to her province, because it was, what was that, 6 hours. At like 6 hours at like 1 a.m. I think we got that bus. I just couldn't sleep. The seats weren't too bad, but you put your head back, and your head's just going. It needed like a pillow behind for that one. So, but it's all the adventures that come with doing a little bit of travelling here and there and everywhere. But it's all good fun, and of course you learn along the way, don't you? You learn along the way. Little tips and tricks what to do. Oh, you never had any problem with them? Oh, that's all right. Oh, that's good to hear, Paul. Hey, expat Paul, how you going, mate? How you going? What's going on? 7:36. I'm probably going to have to end this in about 4 minutes because we need to make a long walk down to the front of the resort, jump on the bike, and then jump to dinner. We're supposed to be meeting these people in about 24 minutes. Can you believe it? I think we're having Indian food tonight. Oh, I just go with the flow. It sounds good that you never had a problem. I've never really had a problem with anyone I've flown with. I think most of the times when people have problems with planes, etc. like that, I think that a lot of times that could be their own doing by turning up late and then they're not allowed in, or like excess luggage, weight, and all that type of thing. I've never had any problems with any carrier that I've flown with, so that's all right. I've always tried to get there, early on time. A little bit like Monday, we'll leave here at 11:30. Our flight is at 2:30, and it probably will take 30 minutes to get to the airport. It'll definitely be sad leaving Samui because the beaches there. That's beautiful. It'll be nice to get back to because Bangkok's a big city in Thailand, but it's a great city too. That's a great city. We think Melbourne's big. I reckon Bangkok's. I think Bangkok could be a bit bigger. But it's good. But it's hot, and the traffic there. Yeah, especially where I stayed, and you probably saw on in the story or in the community where I dropped a picture. I think from my hotel room to Bangkok traffic at peak hour, that does really clog up. You don't want to be riding there, driving there. You know, yeah, there's no way on this earth I'd probably drive or ride in Bangkok. You know, Patong. You missed a flight from Hong Kong once. What a nightmare! My God, I can only imagine. That'd be the worst thing, wouldn't it? You know, getting there or missing the flight, and you think, my God, what do I do now? What do I do now? That'd be tough. That'd be tough. You know, you might be able to find another flight, but you know the prices would be probably sky high. Yeah, Samui is a great place. You know what? It's not too bad. It's not too bad, Paul. As I've said, we've how do we like I've ridden the bike for about a 30-minute ride in sort of length, so that's probably about in distance where we've travelled. You know, I did say to Ira, what about tomorrow? We actually ride around the entire island. I don't know how long that would be. I don't know if we can do it. You know, it's a long time to be sitting on a bike for that long. But I've got to have a look tonight when I get back from dinner. Just you know, just on YouTube, I don't know, Google riding around Koh Samui in a day and see what comes up. And if there's anything I need to look at, or if it's, you know, if they say it's okay, it's easy. Because I mean the roads here are not too bad. The roads here are not too bad, and it's got like one main road that pretty much goes right round the island. But it's a fair size island. Make no mistake about that. It's a fair size island. I think 30. I reckon it would be probably. It's got to be like 3 hours non-stop riding to do the whole lot. So it's a fair circumference of the island. But you know what? It'd be a good challenge. That would be an adventure. You know, I said to Ira yesterday, take some video while you're on the boat on the bike, because I did a couple of times, and you know, I'm thinking to myself, that's not really the smartest thing to, you know, quite a non-experienced bike rider, just have one on the handlebar and one videoing. You know, I can do that while driving, no worries at all. But yeah, riding a bike with the passenger, I like to keep both hands on the, you know, on the handlebars and concentrate. So I'll try and get her to do that, and you know, if we do that, then I'll try and mic us up so we can talk. And if that comes through okay, then I'll use it. But if not, I'll just whack some like music or something. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We may do it. We may not. But it'll be interesting. Hey, Nanette, thanks for hanging in there. My brother and I rode all the way around, but we stopped everywhere. So we took. So it's doable. It's doable even on a 125 Honda Click. The roads are pretty good there, Paul. You reckon we should be able to do it? You know, I don't mind if it takes a while. You know, as I said to Ira, I said, you know, there's going to be a lot of places that we can stop off and just have a look on the way. There's no point just riding just for the sake of getting around. It gets hot riding those bikes. Yeah, it does get hot, but you got a bit of the breeze, and I suppose that's why you want to stop and have a drink. And I mean, you're reasonably close to most of the area, I think, to the beach, so you can always stop there, go in, jump in, have a swim. You know, we'll just take bathers or something along. We'll take a backpack. She'll wear a backpack. Yeah, no problem. We're on the. You're on the little 250s, and it Maid Road. Yeah. You got really burnt on Koh Chang. The bike we've got's a 125. See, I hope that makes it around. You know, I don't travel quick, especially with Ira. Even just by myself, you know, I get up to 60 kilometers an hour. That's way quick enough. You know, I'll normally slow down to around 50 on my own. So when she's on board, yeah, it could be like 40 or, you know, 45 tops. I just want to keep. Hey Len, how you going, mate? How you going? Welcome in. Welcome in. Just sitting here at the resort, as you can see. Yeah.
You can go.
All right. So that's just one little last look at the resort, sort of where we're staying. So the beach is a little bit dark to show the beach. You saw a little bit of that at the start. So dark now there. Doy Mike, whack whack, is hiding in the dark. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but it's nice, you know. And there's no one around. I'm surprised. I'm surprised there's no one around. It's not a bad pool. It's got to be. It's probably about 22 meters long. You know, little curvy. It's not too bad. We occasionally go in there at night when we're hot. If we've come back, we'll just jump in the pool for 10 minutes or something. You could. I tell you what. It's not cold. It's like the perfect. Oh, sorry, no mosquitoes. You asked that before, and I forgot to answer. You know, I haven't felt one mosquito. I haven't felt one mosquito. Oh, okay. All right. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Oh, they're on the way. Oh, okay. Hang on, just. All right, 1 minute, and then I'll come in and get the bag and the shoes on. Yeah, no mosquitoes in the net. I haven't, which is really surprising. You know, like by the water here. Just only one mosquito. Yeah, you know what? No mosquitoes bite. None, Tino, none. I haven't seen. You know what? I haven't heard any buzzing. I haven't seen any landing on the water on me. 1, 2, 3 minutes. No, 1 minute. I've got 1 minute because Ira's friends have already left their home and they're driving to the Indian restaurant where we're going to go and have dinner. So. Oh no, there you go. Or else I would have stayed. Nice mosquito. Can't stay in sea, water, breathe. Oh, okay. I didn't realise that. There we go. Paul's never seen any mosquitoes either. Wow, there you go. Santa all. I tell you what. Now you say that, it is so pleasant not having to worry about mosquitoes. You know, back in the land of Oz. You know, as Paul will tell you, summertime mosquitoes, you're just going to get bitten. No, not 2 minutes, 1 minute. I just got told. I've just got told I've got to go. It is, must be about 7:45 at the moment. Indian food will keep the Aussies. Yeah, probably will. Yeah. But there's that same. You know, the only. I don't know. Hang on. I don't know if you can see that. The only thing I can see here is I saw this last night in the pool. See that? That is a little bat. Where is it? It just flies around the pool. Here it comes again. See it flying? That is a little bat. All right, coming. Oi, Tina, you got another premiere coming. Oh, there you go. Santa all. All right, hang on. Where's my stuff? Yeah, it's like a mini bat, Paul. Hang on. I just need to walk back because I've got to get my shoes on to go. Hopefully I don't fall down. Oh, what day did you put that for? What day is that for, Lang? Santa or another premiere. Make sure if you didn't catch Tina's new video, it's out today. Make sure you go and check that out. Mindoro. Hang on. Yeah, I'm going the right way. All right. I'm coming. I just need my shoes. Oh, Monday 8 p.m. Okay. Yeah. All right, folks. There we go. I've got to finish. I've got to get my shoes on. There's Ira. She's getting the bag for us already. Oh, that's great. Monday 8 p.m. Good stuff. Make sure everyone puts a bell on all for that. Oh. God. See now, most of the people here, they ride in thongs or flip-flops when they ride the bike. I still ride in shoes so I can put my feet down. Just I don't know, smart way I think. Bit of protection. Hi Ira, from the net and everybody.
Sorry, Nanette, we're going late already for our meeting. Just friends waiting for us already.
Yeah, we're gonna zoom. We're gonna crank up the bike and get rolling. Get rolling. All right, 8 p.m. Make sure you put that. Thanks, Mike. See you on the next one. Yeah, no worries, Paul. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens tomorrow if we do that trip around the island. That'll be all right. Yeah, I know I'm late. I'm late. All right, we'll get there. All right, I'll sign off for now. Thanks everybody for joining us. Hang on, make sure I got. Hang on, I just got to get the power bank and trusty old bag. I just got to make sure I got that and the wallet. If you do, just take your they'll yeah.
Make sure you finish your live.
Oh, hang on, I need the cord. Get in trouble. I think so. I think you're right. All right, got the key. Got this. Got that. Thank you, Ira. She's very good.
But very
All right.
angry.
Yes. She's gonna payload me in a minute. You'll be happy when you have food. All right, we've got everything. All right, guys. We might see you tomorrow somewhere in the great outdoors. You go and put that Premiere on all notifications, and we'll go and have dinner. Thanks for coming in, everyone. Lael said bye. Oh, she's already walking. All right, guys. Thanks very much. We'll see you later. Enjoy your evening, and amping. All right. We'll see you tomorrow somewhere. Faster. I'm going. See you all. Bye.